Welcome friends to the video. I hope you're doing good today. And in my opinion, three things are going to be big this year leading into the bull run next year. And those three things are crypto gaming, layer twos, and artificial intelligence. The reason I think this is because AI technology is getting so much better and it's getting quicker. And people like Elon Musk are saying about things like AI generated art going onto apparel. Also, everybody is starved and they are dying for quicker, cheaper, and better blockchains. And so the rise in popularity of layer 2 blockchains, such as Arbitrum or Optimism or many of the others out there, is really gaining in traction. And the gaming industry has a market cap bigger than all the other entertainment industries combined. And people who are making crypto games are actually starting to look at making games that are fun and that are decent and they're not just a play to earn grind. And in this video, I'm going to focus on one AI project which is actually really starting to take off right now, and that is called Artify. A few weeks ago, I did a video on Artify, and since then, the project and the token has just gone from strength to strength. Even so, one of the top 10 ETH wallets has noticed Artify and has started buying Artify. So this project and this token is starting to get noticed by some mega whales. I'll leave a link to the deep dive analysis vid I did in the pinned comment, but just to sort of summarize what Artify does, you can basically create art from either text prompts, or even you can draw your own prompts and add a text prompt as well. It also has detailed photo editing tools, which makes it really attractive to professionals. And they've also just launched art to apparel, which means you can create some art and then you can sell it on things like hoodies or mugs or pillows or t-shirts. So this project really is starting to pick up some steam. And before I sort of go into the project and show you some examples of what it can do, let's have a look at the chart. And you can see that the chart is looking very, very healthy. They had a lot of sideways consolidation where the liquidity was just building. And since then, since it started to be noticed by some bigger people, obviously the chart has started to take off. And I was very, very lucky when I bought my AFY tokens, because just by pure chance, I managed to buy the all-time low. And since then, I've gotten my initial back, I've gotten some profits, and I've still got a whole crap ton of AFY tokens in my wallet. I love this correction at the end because the chart can't just keep going up. And actually, I do hope that it continues to go down a little bit more so I can buy a whole bunch more AFY tokens for cheap, because I do think that this is just the beginning for this project. And I think it's a testament to how good this project is and how well thought out it is, and maybe how much of demand there is for it, that it does have a chart looking like this in these market conditions. So here's what you can do with it at the moment, and it is pretty amazing. You can begin with just drawing, where you just draw a simple picture, write a little text prompt, and then it comes up with an amazing piece of art. You can also do this thing called Midjourney, where you basically just write a really detailed explanation of what you want. You don't draw anything at all, and then it creates some amazing stuff. You can also use the editor, which is more traditional photo editing tools, you know, like saturation and contrast and all that type of stuff. And you can use detailing, which you tell the AI specifically what you want to change in the photo. So give it a blue lens or a blue tint. It can also do restoring, so taking old photos and getting rid of all the pixels, all the low resolution, and creating crystal clear images. There's Colorify, which turns black and white into color, and this is also cool to image to drawing, where it's like the reverse. You put a photo in and then it creates a really cool handwritten drawing of that. So really quickly, this is the draw one, and it comes up with this sort of default picture, and it says the sun setting behind the mountains. I'm just going to click go and see what happens. And what's really interesting is that you can just keep clicking go again and again and again, and it's going to come up with a different image and a different result each time. So this is this one, and I guess it's more of like an abstract one. Okay, so I've just changed it to beautiful realistic mountains like a photo. So I guess that's a bit more realistic. I'd have to do some more tweaking with this just to sort of get it how exactly I want it. But what's really cool too is you can copy the link, you can post it, or you can do merchandise and then put that image on whatever you want. And just to finish up, to give you some more insight into the power of this protocol, there's this really cool Twitter thread which basically shows you exactly what it does. So it's on about here creating NFTs just from a sketch. You can also put your images onto things like t-shirts and, you know, mugs and whatever else, cups, and also they've actually got physical real world business that's going to be generating revenue, and the mid journey, which is the detailed description of writing exactly what you want. And some of these images are really quite amazing. This image actually went viral, this cat soldier. So you can see the level of detail here. It is actually pretty amazing what this thing can do. And the thing with this project too is that the team is constantly building and it is constantly growing, and the community is constantly getting bigger as well. So I suggest that if you want, go check it out. It's really fun just to do and just to muck around and to draw stuff. And it's really quite cool, the potential of this, because real artists are starting to use it. And the amount of utility that this project has is stupid. So I do think that the project is going to go from strength to strength. And I do genuinely believe that the chart is going to continue to grow. But obviously, that's just my prediction. I can't predict the future and anything can happen. So always do your own research and maybe consider this and the deep dive vid I did, the start of your own research into it. And I'm really curious to know, what do you think about this project and what do you think about AI art in general? I'd really love to know, and I love hearing from you always. So please leave a comment, and until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.